Let's do this.
Can we do the welcome first?
That's what I'm asking you. Is a shot of the welcome first?
This is the welcome.
Okay, that's the welcome. Welcome to Sips and Selling.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
That was an interesting way to start the show.
You always start a party off with a shot. Get you ready.
That put some hair on my chest.
Ooh. Some men like that.
I don't like it on women's chest.
I was joking. I ain't got no hair on my chest. I'm just saying that hard liquor.
I don't know. I see a little bit.
Well, this is Sips and Selling, and I'm Tennille Moore.
And I'm Joanna Covert.
And we're back.
Today we have somebody that you all probably know and love because we love her as well.
The freckle-faced bombshell.
Yes. Sharelle Rosado. That can't even speak Spanish.
Not a lick of Spanish. Está hablando mierda.
Wait, what?
What was that? Do you get that? Like, when you say Rosado, they like...
I get it a lot. A lot of people who don't know me are like, who are you married to? Are you married to a Spanish guy? And I'm like, no, my father's Puerto Rican, my mom is black, but I was raised in a black household. So yeah, I don't know Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah. You know that happened to me because I was using your discount at the Z Gallery, and I was like, Sharelle Rosado, and then she was like, what's your number? So I'm like, what number she got? So I'm like looking at, because you know you got different numbers, so I gave her the number. Then it's like, oh, Rosado, where's that from? I was like, my father. Why? And then she was like, oh, nothing. I was like, dang, I almost got caught trying to get a 20% veterans discount because of the Rosado name.
You just gotta say, oh, my husband, I'm married to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, growing up in a country town, I was majority black.
Alabama, small town?
Alabama.
Okay.
Phoenix City, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my brother was the only mixed kids. In
light-skinned ones. Yeah, only your complexion.
Mm-hmm. And for the longest, like, I didn't have the issue where people question what was I until I became an adult. Because for the longest, you know, I didn't have to do it. We all looked at each other as black Americans. Nobody questioned it. And I never got picked on as being a light-skinned kid.
Yeah.
But now as an adult, you deal with it more. I deal with it more.
I think it's weird, and a little bit back when I was younger, I used to get picked on for being dark skinned. But now people love that I'm dark, and I love that I'm dark. When I was younger, people made fun of me for being dark.
See, I got made fun of about having freckles. I used to hate my freckles. My mom is Tennille's complexion, and I used to take her makeup and go to school and just cover my whole face with her makeup to try to cover
mist.
Your neck a different color.
Neck a different color, but I thought it would conceal the freckles. But now I embrace them. But I hated them because I was the only person in our family who had freckles.
My aunt had freckles, so I don't know if she felt that same way, but
they used to call me the little Wendy's girl.
I could see that. Wendy was cute. But you
and it's some
like
good chili at Wendy's. So.
What'd you say, Tennille?
Some good chili at Wendy's.
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah, I never had that issue growing up about my skin complexion or anything. But now I get questioned a lot. What are you?
So coming from a small town, Alabama, like, did you ever imagine where you are now today? Like, what was your dreams and aspirations when you was, like, younger? What you thought you were going to be?
I think as a kid, everybody have the same. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a lawyer.
And I want to be a zoologist.
Zoologist.
I'm saying as a kid, like when you're like 5, 6, 7 years old, you want to do that. You know what? I never had a set. I just always knew I was going to be a person that made money. Because even as a child, I would do things like I would go to old people's home and ask them, do they want any pecans? And is it okay if I pick their pecans off their pecan tree and give it to them? And they would pay me.
They were real country, the pecan tree.
Yeah, they used to pay me to basically collect good pecans for them because, you know, pecan pies were big back home. So I would pick pecans off their tree and make sure they was good and give them to them, and they'll give me $10 a bag.
My dad had like the last pecan tree like in the area, and so people would come over and get pecans, like ask him, do he want the pecans? Because we would just let them fall because we had so many pecans. But yeah, they were good too. Like I forgot all about it
The
until she
pecans
just said
used to
it.
be the lick one. So I started off as a child. Like we used to have. I grew up in the projects, and we used to have a candy lady, and I'm like the icy cups. One particular candy lady used to have little roaches, baby roaches on her icy cup. I don't know how the hell the roaches get in the freezer, but yeah. So I started. I was very clean. My grandma was very clean. I started making icy cups as a child. So I make icy cups and resell them for 50 cents an icy cup. And
so you was already out there trying to get that money. Entrepreneur.
I was already an entrepreneur at the age of 7.
Wow.
Okay.
So I knew it wasn't going to be hard for me to make money. And then when I was always athletic. I ran track, played basketball. My goal was to go to college and be the first one to take
in your
that
family.
route.
Okay.
Well, I did have, but my mom didn't graduate from college, but I wanted to be the first out of, to go to college, graduate, and pledge sorority. I was a Delta teen growing up, so I was swore up and down I was gonna be a Delta. But I ended up getting pregnant my 12th grade year, and
how old were you?
I was 17.
Okay.
So I ended up getting pregnant, and everything had changed. I wanted to get an abortion. My mom was like, "No, you made your bed, now you got to lay in it. I'm going to be here to support you. I have a great support system." And she was there. So I knew I wanted something better for my daughter. I went to Columbus State for a year, not even a year, a semester. And I was partying a lot. I was like, this is not for me. So I ended up going into the military without telling her. And
without telling your mom? How did you do that? So did they recruit you in college? Or were it still working the works when you was in high school?
So I had friends who were stationed at Fort Benning. So Phoenix City is right across the bridge. You have a big Army base. And I used to see their lifestyle. Like, it was a club at the time that was in Phoenix City. Everybody used to go to, all the soldiers used to come over. I'm like, dang, y'all got nice cars. Y'all get, they bragging. We get paid twice a month, the first and the 15th. They
military money.
They got benefits.
Yes, this 2006. I'm like, dang, I want to live like that. Because at the time, I was going to college and I was working at Radio Shack, which I was getting paid. I was the top salesman selling all the phones.
Okay, so you was good at sales then too.
Yeah.
Okay. See how it worked in the real
yeah, it worked out perfect. So I didn't have a goal. I still at that time didn't have a goal or what I wanted to do in life.
You was finding yourself at the time.
I was still finding myself. Now it wasn't about me. It was about my daughter. Like, what can I do to help me and my daughter? So I was like, the military. But at that time, the war was still going. And I was like, if I tell my mom, she's going to persuade me out of it. So I snuck. I went to, my friend took me to the recruiting office, and they was like, listen, you already took an ASVAB, because back in school, you used to take the ASVAB just to get out of class. I was very smart. I took it, and I just went through it. They was like, your score is good enough. You can get basically whatever job you want. So he was like, you need to be human resource. You look like an HR lady.
Okay, HR.
No, you'll be trying to take my title.
I gave it to you. I can take it away.
So I ended up going to signing all the paperwork. I didn't have to take a test, and I was like, I can't tell my mom till I'm really about to go out. So it was time for me to get shipped off. I went to her job. She was a nurse.
So what's the time frame between this that you was keeping it secret?
This was 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
I had to get all my paperwork together. Told my grandma.
You want to make it wait till it was official, like you knew for sure?
Well, no, I knew for sure. I already did everything I needed to do, but I didn't want my mom to cry and persuade me to get out of it, talk me out of it. So,
as mothers do.
So I did everything I needed to do, and when it was time to get shipped off, I went to her job, and I was like, I dropped my baby off at my grandmother's house, and I was like, Grandma, I love you. I have a allotment set up at the time in the military, $500 a month, take care of her, blah, 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 blah. And I went to my mom's job, and I was like, Mom, can you clean out my apartment? Like, take everything. I was renting furniture from like a rent-a-center.
Or something,
somewhere.
Rent-a-center was the truth.
Yes, at that time. It wasn't rent-a-center, it was something else. But I had a nice little decked out apartment. I was like, Mom, can you go return all this stuff, clean out my apartment? I'm going to the military. And I leave. I'm about to head out now. and she just boo-hoo cried.
Oh my.
Aww.
But it was one of the best decisions I made, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today. It taught me structure, it taught me discipline, it taught me how to be a leader, and I don't regret it.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We things that we do in life, I think sometimes.
Am I supposed? Can I drink?
Yeah. Because we didn't even go over the sips. The sips was just the shot. Just get it over.
I mean, it was calling my name.
Yeah.
I know we skipped but that's okay. Guess
we
what?
started with a sip. We started with a shot
Yes.
instead of a sip.
I had to get that look up.
And now this cute, we have some sort of champagne. I don't know which one it is, but I like rosé champagnes. They're pretty tasty. Not too sweet, but not too dry. What would you change anything about between when you decided you were going to the military to now? Like, is there anything that you would change, like today until this point? Is there very much you would change?
If I would have changed something, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I would say no.
Not one thing. Okay.
It made me the woman. Every decision I made, as
They were all lessons.
they were all lessons, and it made me the woman I am today.
Okay. I like that. That means you proud of yourself.
I am.
You
I'm
should
truly
be.
proud of myself. You know, I've been married twice.
So you got married in the military? Okay.
I was young. My first marriage, I was 20.
Was he from the same town or?
Me and his sister and I were best friends.
Okay.
So, and he's an amazing father but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
As you get older, you change. And, he's a great support system. He was a great support system. It just didn't work out. And we ended up going our separate ways. He still take care of our kid. And I just
Is that how you ended up in Tampa?
That's how I ended up in Tampa.
So how did that go?
Hold on, I got to sneeze. It's something. So I ended up 2013. I had orders. We had orders to go to Germany, the whole family, but we were already going through our divorce. And in the state of North Carolina, you have to be separated for a year. So we already started our separation paperwork, and I was like, I'm not going. He ended up getting out of his orders to go to Korea. I was like, I'm not going to Germany by myself with 2 kids. So I called my branch manager. And at the time, I was, single. I had already been single for about a year. I was like, listen, I need to get to Florida. I said, my celebrity crush is in Florida. This was in 2012.
So you always wanted to come to Florida?
I was trying to get to my man.
I was going to say, wait, who is this celebrity crush?
Listen. So I was like, I need to get to Florida. My future ex-husband is in Florida. He's playing for the Dolphins. I need to get down there. He was like, who your celebrity crush is? I was like, Ocho Cinco. I need to get down. I called him my future ex-husband because that's a joke in the military. And he was like, let me see. I said, I already did my research. As a 42 Alpha, you can look and see, like, what positions are available. And I had all the credentials. So I was like, it's a spot at SOCOM. I'm highly qualified for it. Let me go there. He was like, okay, let me make a few calls. And next thing I know, I was in SLC at the time, and I got orders to come to Tampa. This might make 10 years.
Wow. Is Tampa the closest thing to Miami?
No,
for the military?
But that was the closest thing that they had available.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sold yourself to get here to your future ex.
And look, we together. I was joking. I manifested it. We are together now. So let me sip on that one.
Listen,
hey, boo.
Cheers to manifestation.
Did you manifest serenity?
No.
So is it true that you drove all the way to Jacksonville, put your hamburger on his hot dog, and made French fries?
No, but that is not true. He always says some extra stuff.
He said you came and straddled him on his hot dog with your hamburger and made French fries.
No. I do remember you driving to Jacksonville.
I did drive to Jacksonville.
I remember
we
that.
were supposed to go to the game. He invited me to come to Jacksonville for a game. I was like, okay, I'm finished filming. I can come there. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks, so let's go. I went to Jacksonville. Of course, you didn't see your man in 2 weeks.
You getting it in.
It's going down.
It's time to
going down.
straddle. What you said? Straddle the hamburger.
The hamburger.
No, you the hamburger. You the hamburger.
Straddle. I'm gonna put my hamburger
on his hot dog, and you made
sure
French
did.
fries.
I don't know which one, but she's a blessing.
Oh yes. I love me
She's
some
so
French fries.
cute.
She's so
So
sweet.
That's my baby. But yeah.
Okay.
So we here today.
So do y'all have like a wedding date or like what's the deal on that? Because y'all been engaged like 5 times, like social media tell it. So it's really a
5
I was
times.
there for the official. Me and Juana was there for the
Yes.
official
Yes, y'all were, my
engagement.
booze.
So cute.
And so, do we have a date yet? Because how long has that been? Like a year?
No, we just got engaged in
It
January.
seemed like forever. Well, yeah.
I guess
It was
It's
January.
going on the year.
Yeah.
About 10,
It's
11
going on a
months.
year, but we have not solidified. We know it's going to be next year, but we haven't solidified. I'm not the big fairy tale type girl, so
Mm-hmm.
if
You want
leave
like
it,
a small wedding, or you want like what are
if you leave it to me, we can go to the courthouse.
That's it.
That's all I need. I'm not.
But would you like do a nice honeymoon?
Yes,
A destination wedding? I think
we
I
are
like
going to do a
destination
destination
wedding.
wedding. But we haven't talked about the logistics of everything.
What you huffing and puffing
I know,
over there
because
about?
I'm really being kind of selfish because I want to wear a dress. I want to be cute in your
But
wedding.
we are going to have a wedding.
No, I want to be a bridesmaid.
Well,
But why we can't wear like a nice bathing suit in the cover up to
No,
match her
you're gonna
outfit
wear a
at the
dress.
wedding? So we're gonna have
We
a
ain't
whole
wearing no
dress.
bathing suit to
I
the
said
wedding.
destination.
Yeah,
I said
that don't mean
with a
you wear
cute
no-
cover up.
No, we're
No,
wearing
ma'am.
dresses.
Well, what I thought I was gonna be fine.
Been
You thought
fine.
you was gonna wear a swimsuit as though
I don't know what she doing. She said she go to the courthouse. I can wear jeans and a sweatshirt. Like shoot, what?
I didn't say I was going. I said I can go. I'll be fine with
That would
going
be-
to the courthouse.
that would be kind of cute though.
But we are gonna have a nice
Wouldn't it?
wedding.
Not for us though, but cute.
Yeah,
You can do that on another time.
do it mine.
Yes.
Y'all come in with a bathing suit. And
But we
cover up.
are gonna have a wedding, a nice wedding. It's gonna be a destination wedding. He's big. He probably come out on a big white horse, and the whole Junkanoo band close us out. Like
Okay.
it's gonna be big, but
Okay.
we still gotta solidify everything.
Okay.
It's
The
coming.
big horse thing, the
Mhm.
Beyonce thing, the horse.
I just gotta make sure I don't get pregnant.
Yes. Well,
So you will have more kids?
No,
You just said it.
I mean if the Lord's willing, you never
chicken
know.
nuggets to go with fries.
Chicken nugget, milkshake. What you gonna
I
call?
don't
What's
know.
the
We
baby
might
name?
have twins, triplets. Ooh.
What it says? Does Chad kids like you? Do you get along with Chad's kids and his kids' mothers?
I get along with everyone. Yes,
Do they get along with you?
I don't know, and I'm not here for.
And do you care? No.
I don't care, but I mean, we're all cordial. All the
That's
kids,
good.
I love the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They love me. My kids get along with his kids. It's a great blended family,
That's good.
and that's what matters.
So it's the Ocho 8 right now?
No, it's 11.
It's 11?
Yes, 11.
With
including
your
all-
kids too, right?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Okay.
We ain't excluded my babies.
No, I'm just saying.
It's 11 of them
Okay.
plus 2
11's a good
adopted.
number as well.
So we bring 14 when we travel.
Oh, that's
And y'all
a lot.
do.
And y'all
We went
travel
to,
a
yeah.
lot.
When we went to Jamaica, I was so mad. I don't even want to bring that up right now.
Let's
But-
not
Y'all both went to-
bring it up. We was literally like, fuck this. We going to we was trying to go to Mardi Gras. We was trying to book a flight up out of there.
We said this is
Oh,
a
to
beautiful.
New Orleans.
When we got to Jamaica, well, let's make sure everybody understand what happened. So we went to Jamaica. It was a group of us. Cherelle, mind you, Cherelle is there with Chad and their family, which is great. But we made it a vacation as well. So Tanel, myself, and Eric went.
Yes.
Wasn't it
It
Eric?
was like the third
Eric
wheel.
was supposed to take our family photo.
Yes. And so we were like, okay, Cherelle and Chad, they didn't put us up in a beautiful place. Like we
Can't wait to get here. Like, I done been flown out. This our first time getting flown out, baby.
No, we paid for our flights.
Yeah,
We paid for
we
our
did.
flights.
Pay for the
shit,
flights.
but
Yeah,
still.
we paid for our flights. And we were like, okay, we're going to be set up. I was thinking 5-star. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, Shawana, beggars can't be
How could
choosers.
you be thinking it when she probably let Gabe book it?
Probably.
Gabe did
Because we
book
was
it.
calling Gabe for information. I was like, she let Gabe book it. I know why we in this dump.
Gabe booked y'all hotel, and he said it said 5-star hotel.
Mhm. As I thought so. We get there. It's not 5-star. And don't get me wrong. We're appreciative of it, but we could only stay there one night. So we stayed there. We check in, and we was like, there's no way we are staying here over one night. And the only reason we stayed that long because we had to find somewhere else to stay. And then so
You literally had like moved to shut the bathroom door. It was like I was like, I can't do this. Tawana was literally she was trying to get out of it before we decided to like go eat. Remember, you was like laying in the bed, like we checked in, and she was like, "I can't. These accommodations, I cannot do this." That was a bit.
Did y'all enjoy yourselves?
Well, no, we did, but
When
wait.
we moved.
The crux of it is we came over to you and Chad's place for dinner. We were invited over for dinner, and it was they had the chef there, the whole gourmet chef. We get there, kids flipping off rocks and stuff in the backyard. They got a beautiful, beautiful.
You tell me it wasn't one room in there that we could have shared.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, it's a
But
lot of
you
people
know what?
who haven't been to
Where
Jamaica.
she was staying, I probably would have been like scared as shit. Because when we was going, they was like in Jamaica. Like they was deep in town. They was in town. And I was like, where are we going? Where are we going the whole time?
But it was exclusive. It was
exclusive, but I'm like a type of person,
still,
I like to stay on the tourist route.
Okay.
But that Airbnb was like in town. So
But see, I have been to Jamaica that probably was my 6th or 7th time going. So I know a lot of people in Jamaica just from the trips, and it's not bad.
we see.
We know it's not.
We know.
It was the
We
complete
went to a
opposite
baby
of bad.
mansion.
But it was a fun
like a
trip.
servant.
It was great. The food was delicious.
It was. Y'all had a good time.
Yes,
we had a good time
because we changed
changed
accommodations the next
changed
day.
I would have called Amex and just said somebody
We stole it. No, you did good. We did. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself like in the next 5 years? You can anything that comes to mind. What do you want to accomplish?
I need to accomplish winning a multi-million-dollar contract with the government.
I'm glad you said that, because in real estate, sometimes like now, the interest rates are high. It's slower for a lot of real estate agents and brokers.
Yes, very.
And how are you staying relevant and staying busy and really to be quite honest, just making money in this industry, because real estate is your full-time thing. And so what have you done to still be relevant and make income?
So I don't focus on the relevant part, but I like to just look at and see what's gonna make residual income. And I stumbled across government contracting probably in 2019, right before I was getting out the military. They were looking for another place to be placed DIA. That's who I used to work for, and they were looking for another place because we were getting kicked out of CENTCOM. And
for everyone, what does DIA mean?
Defense Intelligence Agency. So it's a unit that I was stationed with, and I was like, I'm a real estate agent. I can help y'all. I just got my broker license. Let me help y'all. Blah 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 blah. So I was doing real estate and full-time soldier, and the guy was like, no, it doesn't work like that. We have to go through people who are registered in SAM, and we put a bid out there, and we tell them what we're looking for, and then that's how that is how it works. So it stayed in the back of my head. I was like, sam.gov. SAM. I remember SAM. So I went home and I Googled sam.gov. And I was like, oh, you got to register. Not knowing anything, I was like, let me register. But then it said your business name. At that time, I didn't start my business because I was still on the REMAX. So it pushed me like, let me go ahead and open my business. So I opened my business, and I remember going back to sam.gov and registering my business. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew what it was. And I was like, it's money in here. I just don't know how to get it. But
government contract.
Yes.
You was going to figure it out.
I'm going to stay on it. I'm going to figure it out. I spent thousands of dollars learning, just trying to figure out how can I win a contract? What is it? Does it affect you when the economy is going bad? No, it doesn't. Like, that's the best field. Government contracting is
recession proof.
Yeah, it's the best field to be in when we had the
pandemic.
When we had the pandemic, people were eating off government contracting, hand sanitizers, masks, everything, and I'm over here still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But I was more focusing on building a lure that I just put that to the side. So now that Allure is built, now I'm focusing more on government contracting. And government contracting, anybody can go into that field. You don't have to be a real estate agent. You can be a broker and just service goods to the government.
I'm glad you said that. So speaking of that, so people are clear, you can have a government contract for pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
It can be services.
Right.
It can be supplying products. It could be, and just for example, it could be pens. They need 1 million pens.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the government contract to supply those pens. It could be something where they need a new building. And it could be state government, right?
Mm-hmm.
Federal government, and then local government.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 options.
Yep. County, city.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people like, I'm a felon. I don't think I could do it. They don't care about your background. As long as you have a legit business, it's registered with the state, and you know you have the training and you know what you need to do to fulfill what it needs to be done, you can get into it. They don't discriminate. Anybody can register. If you're a U.S. citizen, anybody can register and do business with the government.
And that is where money is. Right? That's where
it's where the money is. I have won a few contracts. I do have a side business, a DBA with Allure Realty, Allure Management Solutions. We have won a few contracts with the government, and it's been amazing journey.
So you would encourage people to look into it?
I definitely would encourage people to look into it. And with real estate, like real estate, it slows down, but like for my agents, I'm setting them up for success. I go after opportunities. I just don't look for myself. I have went out there a few opportunities to do real estate for the county. So we're waiting on fingers crossed. If we get this, then the whole agency is eating. So
this aside from that conversation, you were saying that you had to do your company name because, you know, you set up your company name before you actually left Remax. What made you come up with Allure? Because a lot of people like would go with their own name, like Rosado Inc. or something. What brought you Allure?
I didn't want to go with my own name because I wanted people to feel like they can brand off something else. Like with my own name, I felt like a lot of people don't want to go up under Rosado. Like I didn't even want to be up under. Not saying that I don't like my last name, but I wanted something that you can easily brand off of. And then I wanted to hire beautiful, alluring, capturing people. So.
And we fit.
I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it.
People were like, she has her pick. She hires beautiful people. And I was like, thank you. She does. I agree.
It was a compliment, huh? It was
Every
a compliment.
time.
Every
But
time.
Allure, I felt like Allure fit.
I felt alluring.
Yes, it fit.
No,
It fit the description of what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So it was perfect.
Yeah, it
And
is
now
perfect,
Allure
but I
is
was just curious.
trademarked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh, that's another gem, trademarking.
Yes, yes. Because the thing about it, like when we, stumbled across the whole TV show and everything, a lot of people take your business ideas. A lot of people go out and they try to redo everything you do to try to get everything that you got or better. But you can't do that. So I had to make sure that we were covered. And I went in right when I found the name Allure Realty. I started the process of trademarking it.
Yes. So trademarking for everyone, it does take a little bit of time. It's not like something you
It's
could
not
just
an overnight process.
right file a paperwork and immediately your trademark. It is a process, but I think it definitely is something that you should do, especially when you are established, an established brand, or you are you know you're going to be established or have a name that people may for whatever reason want to try to take and duplicate. So that was smart.
Yes, I had to. And I had to send a few cease and desist. And, I got my lawyer working right now because, people like to use whatever you have and rebrand it or redo it. But you can't use the likeness that we created to try to build your business. No,
In real estate, it looked like you.
Coins.
Yes.
When it came to real estate, I wasn't in real estate, so I was working for the state, and I knew you.
I'm not even
before
going to tell
then.
y'all. Did you know how to deal?
Wait. I knew you before then, so I seen you at Remax killing it, and then I was like, oh, because I didn't know you was gonna get out of out the military, and so then when I seen you get into real estate, and do your own brokerage. But what happened was we had a dinner with you and your ex, me and my boyfriend, and you was like, "Oh, I got my own office. I'm gonna open it up any day now. It's down the road. You want to go see it?"
Oh yeah, we
and,
did.
then, and we was at Franklin,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Franklin's.
and I was like, "You finna open your own brokerage?" And I was like, "I'm finna come." You was like, "Yeah, come on, try whatever." But I know you thought I was like.
I get a cash out.
So no, my question is, am I the only person you didn't recruit?
You are, but people got to understand. We were friends before. Like Tennille is my longest friend out of all the agents. So yes, Tennille hired herself a part of a lawyer. And the crazy thing is, these two didn't like each other.
I did not
like each other, but it was shade between.
Like, we always questioned each other about something. I was like, "Who is that girl? Where's she from?"
She didn't see. She's this. She's on
Operating.
the rough side. But
for people to be thinking I'm on the rough side, she heading the block and I'm behind her. Like, Cherelle is not far from being on the rough side. Trust me. And Joanna not either. Because Joanna throws shade and I'd be like, am I the only one caught that?
Listen, a lot of people don't know the hell rail of Sharelle.
Yes, I know.
Listen, thank you, Lord.
They got to know like what we have in common.
Yes.
Joanna will go off.
I will fight.
But people don't catch it. And then I'm the one that they see
direct,
like react like, what? But Joanna be whatever. And I'm like, oh, that was shady, Joanna. She's like, whoa, that's what it is. That's how I see it. Yeah. Cherelle be, I can't. I'm the broker. I
had to calm down a lot.
She had to calm down.
Before them lights, camera, action came on. Y'all know anybody look at me, bro. What the fuck you looking at, bitch?
I think you got into a fight as an.
We're not gonna talk about that. Keep that.
That club brawl.
A few asses here and there, but I mean, it is what it is. But I can't.
But they know in these streets. They know in these streets not to mess with Sergeant Rosado. See, I give you a new name.
And Rosado. I like that.
I have came a long way.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That's what I'm saying. I just decided not to come as far. I have came a long way, but I just feel like I have to leave a little bit in me. Just a little bit.
But sometimes people be trying to test you, and you have to,
people do try to test you.
You can't let people run over you.
Yeah.
And I had to bite my tongue a few times. Yeah. I had to close my fist.
But that one time that girl pointed her finger at you.
You ain't pointing your finger at me, baby.
You had to snatch it up out of
her. Too far with that one.
You ain't pointing your finger.
But it praise I would say praise God to growth.
Growth. Yes.
Because we need it.
Well, since I did the Sharado, what you and Chad name would be? Cherelle. Yeah, you ever thought a name that went together? Because that's a hard one.
Choco. No.
Cherelle and Ocho.
What was the name he said he was going to name? It had something to do with Ocho for Serenity before she got Serenity. It was
that was Monique, one of the producers. Ochata.
Ochata.
That was
Ochata. She the one who put that shit on me. Her ass the one who got me pregnant. My boobs getting big. Something ain't right.
And French fry was in the making.
She came. She's a blessing. She came around the time we found out that I was pregnant. Around the time his mom had just passed away.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah. But she's a blessing.
Yeah. They do say that when someone passes away, there's birth. So it worked out.
That happened with Sydney. Her grandmother passed away, and then she was pregnant with her.
Wow.
And she's the sweetest. Like, Serenity is she brings everyone together. She's such a happy, caring baby. Aww. There's no mean blood in her body.
Yes, I came over to bring you a commission check, and she had to get down and give me a hug. Yeah. I was like, what's going on? She was like, just hug me. Maybe I look like I needed a hug that day because I was tired.
But she's so sweet.
She came right over and was like, let me
and
give
all
you
the
some
kids
love.
love her. I don't have to fight over trying to find a babysitter. Yeah. Like, Sade swear Serenity is her baby. They look alike when Sade was a baby.
And that's Chad's daughter.
They look alike. And then Jakara just had her. That's Chad's oldest. Ariana do her hair. Ariana swear Serenity's hers too. So it's just, it's
have a lot of
everywhere.
support.
I have a lot of support.
That's awesome.
That's good. That's good.
Well, we love you being on Sips and Selling. Do you have anything else you want to share with us or have any questions for us before we end the show?
I had one question because of Sips and Selling. If you was a drink, what would you be?
A passion fruit margarita.
Margarita. Okay.
It's sweet and it sneak up on you.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
But I have a question for y'all.
What you
Let's
got
hear
for us?
it. That's what she did to Chaz.
Why the
She
hell
was
y'all
sweet.
started this podcast without me?
We wouldn't have a podcast because you had to land the plane just to do this. You're always in the air.
I am joking. I love this podcast.
You're
So
always in
you
the
are
air.
gone.
Like we kept calling, like, is she gonna be available October 7th? Is she gonna be available?
Yeah.
So
But
The
you made it
my
happen.
next question is, my birthday is October 16th.
mm-hmm.
What are y'all getting me?
We thinking about
I'm gonna have a drink on that one.
You know what?
Joanna, both of y'all
I
just had
always-
big checks come in.
I always and you got big commission. You got
No,
your
you
you did.
Allure got a big commission. Got a commission. But
Allure did.
But Cherelle don't get paid with what Allure gets paid.
You have a
bullshit.
portion. Your business pays you at some point, right?
Somebody-
Right.
But it ain't getting me. It's not paying me. You know how much this?
I know. Trust me. I understand. However, let me think on what.
Let me
what
tell
do
you what
want?
my grandma
What
told
would you
me.
want?
But
The
you want
best
some
thing you
options.
can give
Wait.
someone is prayer.
Oh.
The best gift you can ever give someone is prayer. I
Well,
pray
I'm not-
that this real estate agency be plentiful, bountiful, prosperous,
And government contracts.
Continuously being.
continuously. Happy birthday and amen.
Yes. Amen. You
Early
know what?
birthday
I ain't
gift.
even gonna complain about that.
Early birthday gift.
That's a prayer. Now, but you got a nice Versace robe for your birthday.
I got you.
And you got
I
a
gave
nice.
you old money before too.
Oh yeah, you did give me old money. You did. I'm still waiting on my birthday for 2 years straight from this one.
Hold on. Did I not pay? It wasn't a birthday gift. Did I not pay for us to do a spa day? Did we? You remember
But
when
that
no,
don't count
but-
as my gift.
But
you
no, it
had
doesn't. But I
Sia
just
and
want to
you
know. I
gave-
had, but and I pay for all y'all.
No, Joanna, you cannot count that because that was.
That mean you owe me something, Joanna.
That was a group. That was a
It was
group
a
thing.
group.
We
It
were
was
supposed
a-
to do group.
That was
Joanna
group
got
thing.
a nice Louis Vuitton duffel bag
And
with
that
the
duffel
red
bag
strap.
hot. I get compliments on
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I was looking
had-
for that one.
I
Yeah.
had to special
It's
order that for-
exclusive.
Yeah, it is.
It's exclusively mine.
Get that. I didn't get that one. I didn't get that.
I'm just still
I got a
waiting on my
Versace robe.
birthday
You
gifts,
got
y'all.
Louis Vuitton.
They do not love me.
we love
I have
you,
not
and I'm
received
gonna-
the gift yet.
You're gonna have one on what day?
16th.
The 16th. You will.
Oh,
Have
yeah, I
one.
was
If you
one
not
of-
here on the 16th,
Yes.
then you have to wait till the next
Next
year.
No, that doesn't work like that.
I love that, Tania.
It doesn't work like
Joanna, we
that.
got to get together.
Yes.
I need a nice gift, y'all.
Can we do a combined gift?
Yes.
Yeah, if it's combined, it's gonna be worth.
Way nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Tennille, we gotta talk.
I like
Yeah,
big
we have to talk.
things.
Okay. Big things.
All right,
coming.
you guys. I love y'all. My birthday is next month. National Boss Day. Cherelle's Day.
So we had to do our first interview with who put us together and everything. And we're so grateful that you took the time
I
out
love
your
y'all.
busy
Yes.
schedule
Because it
to
is
sit down with us
Yes.
and do this.
I love y'all.
And I love you, and I love Tennille.
Cheers.
Reluctantly.
Thank you. Go follow us, subscribe, share, all those things you do when it's a
Sips and
podcast.
Selling.
Sips and selling. Thank you.